say a bunch of cool shit.
I've got a lot to say, and even more to prove. I can tell the stress out.
What up, dudes? Sorry I'm late. Had Mike over for a little bit today. He was helping me out, run some errands, got a bunch of shit done. He's coming over later this week to help me finish up the last of the books, get all those out, and ship them to you dudes. Pretty much everything except for variants. It will be going out the door finally. So I was a little behind, and then I got some shitty family news, but putting that off for now. We're all set up here. Tonight's movie for Gialloween, Day 11, is Torso from Sergio Martino. Can't Kill Cade is back with issue 3, guys, and you can grab it today at Indiegogo, or on Indiegogo, I should say, in the Alterna Comics Fall Campaign pre-orders. I got the link should be in the description. It's been a little weird lately. What is up, Charles Reeves? What up, what up? Colin Swinburne, good to see you. Soup, how's it doing? You say that, but I don't believe you. Oh no, the majority of them are out. Even international stuff. I'm taking a hit on stuff like yours, Colin, because I didn't want anybody to wait anymore on the books. So books are going out the door, and your merch will be coming in a separate package. So a bunch of the Patreon stuff, things like that, will all be coming separately. I still got a couple more things for the Patreon sticker club I got to order and everything, so I'll be getting back into that. My focus has completely been on fulfillment and everything during this busy season for my day job, so been doing the day job stuff, cranking for that. All the books are going out the door though, so like the original campaign, all that stuff, if you got a book on it, it should be there before the end of the month. I wanted people to be able to read their shit on Halloween and have a good time. Hopefully even with international, because again, we're not going to be shipping all of the stuff, so it's not like a big package or anything like that. You aren't shipping to Australia anytime soon. Why? It's like, is it blocked out? Am I just unaware of that? It's like, fill me in, buddy. I don't know. Gotta put the blowout card away. Go over to this drawing table now. Alright. Smashing my table up. Here we go. I also was actually just talking to Christian right before we went live, telling him how well me and Mike were out getting a bunch of shit done today. Randomly came across his new Sergeant Rock versus the Undead book, or whatever it's called. I think this is he said the Frank Quitely variant. But I found this guy at a Newberry Comics. And it was real cool, and I wanted to support my buddy, and it's Eduardo Riso, who I'm a huge fan of, so even if it was just for reference, I got it now. But it's a really cool Quitely variant. Mike got the standard cover, I think, or maybe it was one of the variants. I think it actually is one of the variants. It looks like a sort of like a propaganda poster, but he got that one. The art is amazing, and Christian colored it. Looks real cool. First DC book I've bought in like 10 years. It's like I knew I was already gonna break my big 2 embargo with the new Silvestri Batman, because I just love Silvestri's stuff. But I ended up grabbing Christian's because it was just there. It looked too damn cool. Who doesn't like Sergeant Rock? And it's Sergeant Rock killing zombies. Still nothing from Colin on the Australia stuff, so we'll find out, I guess. If they're taking packages from international, I'm shipping it. Done waiting around, and then if we get everything all packed up and out the door, I think me and Mike are gonna go see Terrifier 2 on Friday night, because they just announced they're extending that. Or no, I can't. Oh shit! Friday night I got Kino on. I can't go. I don't know if Mike's watching right now. I think it's Friday night. Sorry, I had to text Mike really quick. Right? I'm not losing my mind. Yeah, no, we can't go Friday night. Maybe we'll go Saturday night. Shit. Yeah. I got Kino Corner coming on Friday night. Okay, yeah, I just texted him, but he is listening. Yeah, man, I completely forgot. I was like, I was so excited they announced they extended the theater run. I'll have to see when it's playing on Saturday. So tonight we're doing Torso. I gotta draw this goobery fucker. He's a fairly simple one. A ski mask pervert. He's got a big old round head. It's like I'm all excited to have Kino Corner on too, but I'm like keep getting my days mixed up. So we're having Kino Corner on. I can show that. I had this gift card to Newberry Comics too. That's actually why I grabbed this today. I was like, normally wouldn't spend money on shit like this, but might go back to grab the rest of the issues. Curious to check it out, but I had that gift card. I ended up getting Black Lagoon #1 because I've seen the anime, but I've never actually read the book, so I figured crack into that and check it out. And then another one that I just love to look at for reference and everything, even if I hated his books. I grabbed the new Jam from James Harren. I loved Rumble. I love all of this dude's stuff. Him and Daniel Warren Johnson, Murder Falcon, and what's it called? Murder Falcon and the Ghost Fleet. Really cool ones. Uh, really dig their art. I really want to do something grimy and heavy inks like that for my book. Lots of energy. But I gotta work up to that. I should start using more. I need to find like a good brush or something that I like inking with, because I think that's where most of it comes through. That energy is in their brushwork, but I'm dog shit with a brush because of my shaky hands. So we got to figure out something for that. More cheekbones. We got this in a good place here. We'll move over a little bit. Sorry, guys. Should probably turn on that other light too when I get back up. Okay. Does that thing actually? Okay, yeah, it does. I was like, am I hallucinating that, or it actually has little nose holes in it? Pretty uniform eye holes too. Creepy pervert. The torso man will be side eyeing. Go. I'll remember to rough those edges up and everything. I knew this was going to be a quick one tonight too. We had a long ass day, so I'm gonna bang this one out tonight and get some sleep, wake up, do it all again. Got to get a lot of shit done in very little time now. Keeping having family members end up in the hospital, so gonna be a long October. But yeah, Friday night when Kino comes on, I don't think Lores is going to make it. He's also got a very busy month. If he can make it, he will. But he might. I mean, he said he would definitely come on at the end of the month for a different movie if he can't make it. So Lores will still come on. Kino is going to come on with me, and we'll nerd out real hard on some Dario Argento in general. I'm sure we'll get real sidetracked, but I'm excited because it's the first time I think I've really gotten to talk to him man to man. I don't really know how to render this ascot scarf tie up situation this guy's got, so I'm just gonna fudge it, I guess. This real fashionable number by a guy who is like sawing up women. An absolute monster. It's like, did I grab any screen grabs of trying to remember what his jacket looks like full on. Sorry about that, guys. What up, Ben? I'm getting some coloring done tonight, but I'm listening in. Hell yeah, man. Always grinding. I was actually just telling Mike how you've been coming on and drawing with me. We were talking about your stuff earlier and how rad the girl in room 2A and the New York Ripper. I wanted to say Midnight Ripper piece for some reason. Okay, it is playing Saturday at the same time. Mike coming through in the clutch. I think it's just kind of like a. Yeah, I think it's the same sort of like. It looks like terry cloth or something. We're just gonna fudge it a little bit. But it's like pretty wide lapelled. Not terry cloth. I don't know why I said that in the first place. That'd be the fucking craziest thing to be sawing people up in. So we're wearing a giant bath towel, just soaking up blood. Not that this is any better. I think this is like was it like wool tweed or something? But it looks like that like thick shit where they sew multiple layers of it together. Like the jacket itself is actually like an inch thick. Is it actually closed or opened? Okay. He looks so fucking hilarious. I should have done him hugging the tree like a fucking asshole. Is the funniest shot. I was telling Mike I didn't get to rewatch this one today either. Like we were out doing shit all afternoon, obviously. But remember it being like real voyeuristic and weird. But I laugh every time he hugs a tree like that. And he's got this like sucked in lip look to him at all times. That's really funny. I guess I could have drawn like a hand coming up holding the saw or something, but again, we're gonna do a quick one tonight. All right, I think we can get into inking. Honestly, I'm gonna do the ribbing just on its own. I think that's enough. Pull chat back up here so I can see the dudes. That's the brush, but we don't have a lot of heavy black work tonight. Oh, I can do the I think I can do the scarf in that red. Yeah. Scarf kind of just looks like zebra striped and stuff. Oh, is this... That's the 1.0. I don't even think this works anymore. I was talking to Jeff and Ryan about how I might invest in a repeatograph set finally. So I've always been curious, and I'm going to need something that I can refill regularly. Not sure the knot on that even makes sense, but we don't care. Shaking my drawing table like an animal. This is a real grimy movie too, so I like to do that with the inking and sort of mess around with them. Try to make the Suspiria one a little bit sleeker, even though I'm terrible with drawing women. This movie's a bit sleazy from what I remember. I don't think it's anywhere near as sleazy as a New York Ripper from what I remember, but still not pleasant. I realize I'm getting off screen again. My bad, fellas. I guess I dropped an eyelash on there too. That was weird. I'm losing all my eyelashes. What will the boys like me for now? If not my girlish eyelashes. So like now I can confirm the Can't Kill Cade Fall Alterna campaign link is in the video description. StreamYard normally takes a little bit to update, but I believe it is there now. If you haven't already backed it, get over there, grab mine and Mike's book. Ours and Jeff's book. Jeff's doing the art now. It looks kick-ass. Continuing on in our violent tradition, but also finally opening up on the mystery and clearing up some of the confusion. That's all we can really say without spoiling the whole damn thing, because it goes pretty quickly. Not a lot of plot points when things are happening so fast. At least not a lot of plot points we can really give away at this point. We're almost at the end of the road. The big battle. Cade's been captured. And things are going sideways fast for him and everyone else. It's a whole series of people not being who they seem, not knowing who they are, who they were, or who they ever were. Finding that new identity. Ironically, written long before all this identity politics nonsense. We thought, wouldn't that be fascinating? A sort of, as we called it early on, memento with superpowers. And it was always intended to be a comic. So we never thought you could really make a movie with it. But now we're like, you could probably make a movie with it, but we'd have to be the guys to do it. No studio would ever do that. But that would also be hella fun to just do something really grindy all on our own. Not have to answer to anyone, make it as violent as we want. Just have a bunch of guys all dressed up like church burners getting arms and limbs ripped off. Oh yeah, and Kayla's working late. Spencer Murder tips wearing terry cloth when slaughtering people is a rookie mistake. Yeah, I realized, like, I didn't say anything, but I realized, like, all the commentary I'm making, I'm like, oh, this is just how my brain works, but this is also why everybody always thinks I'm like a murderer. Like, I'm like, oh, that'd be the worst thing to wear. Why don't you just go there with a fingerprint card already? Save the cops some trouble. Uh, Man, and Mike's my closest friend. He has to come deal with this regularly. He hears this shit in person. Just blocks it all out. Kayla too. These people have to deal with me on the regular. Cranking through this bad boy tonight. Little tears in the eye hole. And I think when Kino comes on Friday night, I'll be drawing the doll from Deep Red. We'll be nerding out. Set Mike up. He can do whatever the hell he wants in the background, but sadly, I still haven't figured out setting up 2 headsets and all that. Having him like on camera with me talking with other guests in, but we'll figure that out sometime. Or I can just have Mike on with me Thursday night if he wants to come on, and he can just talk to you guys while I'm drawing. There we go. That'd have been so bad if I was like, "Oh yeah, Kino, can't wait to have you on," and then I just went and saw Terrifier with Mike. Just like, "Where's the link, dude?" "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a dickhead. Uh, I can come on tomorrow." Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I don't even remember what tomorrow is. It's all been a blur. I just been having a good time. I get on. It's like gets to be like 9 o'clock, and oh, $5 for an August moon. That's a Mario Bava one I haven't seen, Ryan. So I'm assuming you probably haven't seen it either. But that was one I need to watch before work or before I draw tomorrow. So I was gonna pull that up while I was at work. I think it was on like Tubi or something like that. Also, while we were out today, Mike found I didn't put it on the list this year. I don't think. I think I ended up not going with it because I thought originally it was going to be pretty hard to find for people, and I tried to make these like fairly easy to find on streaming and everything. But Mike found randomly today the Italian release vinyl of the soundtrack. It was just one copy, otherwise I probably would have grabbed one to give away. It was the Italian release soundtrack for The Red Queen Kills 7 Times, which is another fantastic giallo that I haven't seen in years. It's got a very fucking creepy mask, very old school, and I ended up grabbing that because it was super cheap as well. Did you just assume my genre? Yeah, but that was the other thing I got today that I had totally forgotten about. So that'll be rad if you can come on tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. We can get our boy Jeffrey Get the whole crew back together for the first time all month. I know everybody's been busy, but I miss my dudes. It's like surprisingly, like I thought I was gonna be like floundering without you guys like I normally am, but I've been pretty good. I definitely get quiet, but that's also just a me thing. Like I can't be drawing and talking consistently. Not even worried. Like Ryan's probably screaming that I'm not trying to match these lines. I didn't practice pulling lines beforehand either. Like all the things I've learned from his videos. Don't do what I do, guys. Watch Ryan's videos and learn proper. I'm assuming he still does that with pens. That's how I'm screaming. Oh, we can't see the card. Yeah, that would be my fat hand. Sorry, guys. Just adding some. Well, oh, I forget too. My thing isn't turned upside down anymore, so I just need to hold stuff up. There's the card. Hopefully that looks all right on here. Keep trying to turn it around. Break up these lines a little bit. Because again, it's okay to make it look grimy and uneven, but right now there's just all that heavy black on one side. He looks, like unintentionally, I made him very sad. I said unironically for some reason. Nothing ironic about this sad man. All right. What up, figure drawing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Day 11. We're cranking through already. I don't even know how long I've been streaming already. I think it's only been like 20 minutes or something. We're getting through it though. Let's see. Need a dark blue for the jacket. Red for the collar. I got my skin tone I can probably get away with. And the mask is like a weird gray, which I don't think. Oh, my paint's all the way over there. Hang on a moment, guys. I forgot too, I got all that background music I can put on. Put my paint all the way over here for some reason. I need like a dark blue. Prussian blue. Perfect. Or a Aegean blue. Alright, that's it. Goddamn. I might need to get glasses, guys. I'm fucking blind. What did I say? A gray? Did they make that? Is that in here? Taupe. I guess that works. Taupe or pearl. I don't need pearl gray. That's metallic. Can't wait to have Ryan here, and I'm not just talking to myself. Pearl sage green. God damn, I got like a bunch of metallic colors, and yeah, I guess taupe works. Fuck it. Judging his victims. Severe lack of ascot. Yeah, how dare they? Oh, that's what I needed to get up for. I need my water bottle. I think I can do all this with the little brush. We'll hit this with the red first. Trying to, I don't know how this goes over the black. I don't know if it activates it or anything. I don't want to smear it. This is a big enough marker tip to where I can just dab most of it in fairly quickly. Test a bigger run here. Okay, it doesn't seem to be picking it up. This one has a really great poster too. That's just like the killer's hand holding like a bone saw or a hand saw. I don't think it's specifically a bone saw in this case. He's holding like a hand saw, and then inside of the cutaway of the hand saw is like a Giallo babe all naked and scared. It's a brilliant composition. Very cool. That's another thing I really love about this genre is, a movie will have like 5 or 6 different posters and they're all fucking absolute knockouts. A fairly common theme in horror in general, but Giallo really goes above and beyond with it a lot. I think we'll do a yellow background for this guy again. I really fucking love this hilarious, hot on the meme mid yellow. Nothing mid about it. What was the other one? Is it this guy? Saffron orange has got a pretty good hue to it. Yeah. Saffron orange is like a orange step towards that. I don't know. The colors on this shitty webcam are pretty dog shit, but they look good, or at least I like how they look in person, I should say. Alright. Get this fucking other chair out of the way now. Oh, I should have gotten those issues of Biomega today. There were like 2 random ones at the Newberry Comics we were at, and I was like, nah, they're not that hard to find, but they are, and I can never find them anywhere. But I need to get the number 1 first, and maybe see if there's like a reprint or something. Don't know if any of you guys have read that before, but it's come highly recommended for years, and seeing it today surprised the shit out of me. I regret not grabbing it now. Mango. Chris Kattan or the color? Another water bottle here. We got our weird palettes. I think we'll go grab some of this guy in here. Bring it. Oh yeah, the leaning orange color. This is a better name for it. They're like saffron orange, I think they call it, something like that. Activate some of this red, because I don't want everybody's skin color to just be exactly the same. That is too orange, though. Ben Holfleck. Yes, I don't know what made me think of Chris Kattan immediately. We talking Kattan mango? Like, that guy we bring up so often? Chris Kattan, that totally straight dude. Because Norm Macdonald had that bit. That was just like, we get it, Chris. You're straight. You can stop bringing in these trans women. Like on his fucking podcast is wild. There's a different one. I think Norm words it better. It's like women with hands the size of his or some shit. It's insane though. Norm had no chill in the best way. I still need to watch that final special too, but it was just so like brutal to drop. Like it felt like immediately after he passed. Oh, have fun cooking dinner, buddy. We ended up just ordering pizza tonight because I didn't want to fucking do anything after everything we did. I probably, if I had to cook dinner, probably would have been like, I'm canceling Gialloween tonight, and then still done it. Because again, I'm having too much fucking fun. All right, G and Blue. You reminded me of Nope when you mentioned Chris Kattan. Is he in that? It's like I haven't got. Me and Mike actually talked about if we didn't get because. So when Mike was here earlier, we found out we missed out on the theatrical run of Terrifier. Mike left, and within like 5 minutes of him leaving, was it Damien Leone, the director of Terrifier, and I think he also writes them too. I think he just like created the whole thing. Uh, Posted on Twitter that the theatrical run got extended through this weekend. So it's like, oh shit, dude, it's gonna be playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I think. And it was like, how crazy! We were like just bummed out that we weren't gonna be able to go see it in theaters, and then it gets announced it's getting a theatrical extension through the weekend, right after he left. It's like shit. I downloaded it. Yeah, it's like I wanted to see it in theaters. How often are you going to get to see a 2.5 hour long slasher movie in theaters? I think a lot of theaters too are playing all three of the new Halloweens back to back for the release on Friday of Halloween Ends. But I was like, me and Mike can dip out and see Terrifier 2 in theaters, and then it'll be like our little celebration for wrapping on the book, and then or on fulfillment, I should say. By the time we get home, back to my place, I think Halloween Ends will be out on Peacock. We can just watch that shit at home. Chill, smoke, drink. Hopefully, be celebrating an even more successful Alterna Fall campaign. Because again, we're back with issue 3 of Can't Kill Cade. That color really pulled up in a weird way. It's like, is this pigment just not mixing? Or is that what this is? That's exactly what it is. I'll just re-ink the lapels after. The littlest bit of water. Nope was cool. Yeah, we were. If we couldn't go see Terrifier, we were gonna go to the drive-in that's near me and catch. Then we could just see. I think it's Halloween Ends, and then Nope playing after, or Nope first, and then Halloween Ends. But it was like, if it's Nope first, we can dip out there and do that. I also was telling Mike I just want to shoot some film at the drive-in too. So if we can get there, we don't end up ripping out to see Terrifier. It's nice to be able to get back to theaters, and our drive-in is mostly seasonal, so it's gonna be closing down too, which is why I'd like to get out to there. Terrifier though, man, once in a lifetime experience, very limited theater release, and literally like a movie made for me. It's the kind of shit I'd be doing myself. If someone would give me money, that kind of money, $250,000, I think we could do Outstanding Violations and all any of the other ideas we really have for a film. Finish up this coat. I think I need some more water. We got the torso killer. I'm assuming at this point, yeah, I've done way more killers than anything else, right? Killers and heroes. Been ages since I've gone a drive-in movie theater. We have like a really rad one that's just been around my entire life, and I never really strayed too far from home. Outside of traveling, I haven't really like lived very far from where I was born. Ever, other than when I was very young. So it's like always sort of just been a staple of my existence, and we got a really good one. The fucking like food court at the center of it is like all bathed in old neon lights and stuff like that. At least the last time I was there, so I'm excited to go there and shoot it, kind of as like a time capsule to everything. And I was just telling Mike how honestly, like if we shot a feature film, I would more so like to do a deal with the drive-in. I think it's like the Drive-In Association of America or something like that, where our movie would just be available at drive-ins exclusively. Because I have a real cool idea for that I can't spoil right now. But if we can pull it off someday, it'll be a fucking banger. And then there's the Mahoning in Pennsylvania. I've heard is really good. I think that's what it's called. That one does a ton of big events, and like Joe Bob Briggs does like live events there and stuff. Okay, not make this mistake a billion times this week. Look at that, the gouache knocking back the little ribbing lines. Perfect. I fucking love this stuff. Get a little bit more water. Pre-perforated popcorn buckets. Yeah, man, I like miss that shit so much. I told Mike that too. I was like, I don't care. Like, if we go there, we'll just fucking eat garbage food there that night. It's part of the experience. Check out some movies. It's like Beth isn't big on going to theaters. She likes just watching movies at home. So I can normally just be like, bro day. Let's go watch some dumb shit at a theater. Last one we did was Northman, and I actually just grabbed that on Blu-ray today because it was like $13 at Best Buy. Or actually, I think I grabbed the UHD. It was like 18, which was like an insane deal. Had to get some birthday shopping done for the woman. So inevitably ended up grabbing a few dumb things for myself. Taupe! Fucking taupe, dude! Nope, on a big ass screen, it's built for that shit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go buck wild. I think that's the color. Yep, same color. We're good. We'll go real opaque with this. So we'll just gotta be careful now. Oh, I meant when I got up before too to turn that other light on for you guys. I am bad with this memory stuff lately. Mike had to deal with me all day not being able to remember a goddamn thing. Talking like a crazy person. You guys get me at the tail end of the day when I'm all burnt out. Yeah. Wheel around here. Turn my other light on. Hopefully this will make a difference. Oh yeah, big difference. Color this bad boy up. So gotta get Vince on to draw with me soon too. I was talking to him about that. Have him on to draw from a weird ass movie he's probably never heard of. So maybe we'll do that if we can't get out to Terrifier. I mean, we could potentially, I don't even know what time it would be playing, but we could have to go over that with another layer. Forgot to erase that pencil work. Whatever. Always a little more work for me because I don't want to clean up. Learn a lesson from that, dudes. Don't be my dumbass. So get him all outlined. We're gold. Yeah, we'll go back in, ink a little bit, add a few more details, maybe some highlights with the Posca, and we're good. Like I said, I was going to try to make this a quick one again. It's probably going to be around an hour, just like all the others. I think last night we did an hour and 20. Every time I'm like, it's going to be quick. It's going to be the exact same amount of time it's always been, boys. What up, Nick OG? Hell yeah. Table Brothers. Mine is beat to shit. It's like, I think this is the one my girlfriend got for me. It's like, it's been quite a few years now. Girlfriend's still with me, but my memory is not. It's like I had a more beat up one that I tried to pass on to my brother, but he didn't put it in his apartment and it got destroyed. Or someone took it, I think. I don't really remember, but it was not my problem anymore. Now it's someone else's. And my side drawer is fucked. Yeah, I think I ended up. This one had that, and I ended up not installing it. I think because I think it ended up. It had like a couple extra accessories that I just didn't put on it. I kept it like as simple as possible. It has the main drawer, and it had some that I think like hooked onto the legs or some shit. But again, it's been quite a while now. I think this one's at least like 5 or 6 years old at this point. Maybe even longer, honestly. Been with my girlfriend almost 10 years, so it's upwards of a decade at this point. Now I can bang into this. I love this cheap gouache. Doing these Gialloween streams. Having way too much fun. Again, Friday night we got Kino Corner coming on. We'll be talking Deep Red, and I will be doing the first giveaway. Originally, Clint was going to be on the 13th with me Thursday night, but he had to reschedule. He will still be coming on for a show. But he had to reschedule for work, I believe. So our first giveaway will be Friday night, the 14th, this Friday. Kino Corner will be coming on. We will give away a Blu-ray copy of Deep Red and the card that I do for Gialloween that night. So, just painting on my finger because it's let my paintbrush slip. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do the doll from the movie, just because he's such a interesting visual, creepy little nonsensical bastard. So yeah, you'll probably get a card of the doll from Deep Red, and then a Blu-ray copy of the film. The Arrow release of it too. So from what I've heard, it's a solid copy. I have it myself, but I haven't watched the Arrow release yet, so I'm excited to pour through the special features and whatnot like a big nerd. 14 with the wife now. How's the Death Curse book coming? So if you backed the campaigns, City of Rot will be on its way. Hopefully, should be to everybody before Halloween. If you didn't back it and you're just asking in general, the campaign's going really well. We basically worked on a second book in secret, our slasher mini series. So the first issue of that is out as well. And if you did back and you didn't know already, you will be getting an issue of that along with your City of Rot rewards. The majority of it was sent out really early on, but I've been getting real slammed with a lot of family stuff lately. We lost my stepdad, God, a couple of weeks back now. But we were working through him not doing good for quite a while, and busy day job and stuff. And I got family members getting sick left and right. Like, just got a call for another one tonight. So it's been pretty stressful couple of months. So we got those first set of packages out, and then my world got turned upside down for a bit. But now we're still keeping our word. All the books are going to be out to people before Halloween. The new variants are off to the printer, so we'll hopefully have those in the next couple of weeks, and then those will be out to people. Indiegogo fucked us, so there's not really a way those will really be out on time for Halloween, but they'll still be cool books, and people will get their newsprint ones in time at the very least, so they can read the stories. But they're going real well. In 14 years, is that married or just all together with the wife? It's like, because that's intense. It's like we're like, totally cool with getting married, but we're not even engaged. I haven't proposed or anything, but it's definitely been like weirdly talked about. We've been together forever though. Like getting married. Jesus, getting married would just be like a lateral move. Nothing changes. We decided instead of getting married, we bought a house together first, and we were like, we'll figure the rest of that shit out. Worked out for us. Yeah, it's been brutal, but we're getting things back on track, getting books out to people. I'm not making excuses. If people are still pissed about it, I completely understand. Just sort of, we try to be as transparent as possible with people, and our big makeup was like, hey, we had all this downtime while we were waiting on the printer to be open for us. The printer finally opened up for us, completely fucked us, and tons of books were damaged. About 75% of our print run was completely damaged, and I went off on the printer, and they fucked us on honoring the reprint and told us basically if we wanted a reprint, we had to sue them, which is why we did the Second Chance campaign, which, we probably raised after our expenses and everything, shipping and all that to send to people. We probably made about $1,000 off of that, which is $1,000 back towards the 5,000 we got fucked out of with our printer. So it's a step in the right direction, but not like we ended up breaking even really. We raised about I think it was $3,000 on the Second Chance campaign. But we got more to go, and this means once we're fulfilled on this, we're just getting into the next issue of we basically got Can't Kill Cade 4 to get out the door, and we'll be simultaneously working on Return to Camp Rainbow issue 2 and onward. Getting our Death Curse stuff out, and then the Ransomverse stuff will come back with Hellseekers at some point, which we've been figuring out the timetable, because I'd almost rather not release it for a while, backlog a bunch of issues so we can just like chill. But I also got to be able to pay Jeff for all of that, or whatever guest artists we got, and all those fun things. Okay, I think that's good. Were you printing with Jesus? It is a company out of Connecticut. I can't really talk about it. Don't really want to. Don't want to deal with more legal shit. Went and talked to a lawyer about it to see about suing them legitimately to get our reprint because we just cared about getting our books printed properly again, or getting our money back. And the lawyer basically was like, most lawyers will take you on and take your money and everything, but she was essentially like, it would cost you more money in lawyer fees than you would be getting out of reprinting with them. So it's just a $5,000 loss in the grand scheme of things if we can't sell the books. We have a decent amount of books to sell, but we're doing all the work we were going to be doing anyways to like break even at this point, which is a big bummer, but we'll still be doing it anyways. It's what we signed up for. But yeah, we might not be a printer much longer with the Death Curse books. We wanted to be all newsprint like the Alterna stuff and keep in line with all of our superhero books and everything. Not that we print through Alterna or are affiliated in that regard, but I always said, like, even if we hadn't gotten picked up by Alterna, I like newsprint, and that's one of the big things I always loved about Alterna. And we tried to do it on our own, and it just seems like Pete. I know Pete's dealt with a bunch of problems himself too in the past with newsprint, and it just seems like a lot of newsprint printers don't really care about uh, keeping business at this point. It's real weird, but I don't want to work with a printer that like seemingly doesn't want to work with us. Oh, come on. You're not going to write on gouache now again? Brand new Posca. Sometimes this happens with these guys. This really dry out already? That'd be fucking insane. I think I just popped this last night. Last night or the night before. Or are you just clogged? Huh. First printer through their program was great. Second was not so much. Yeah, I think that was around the time it started to fall apart. That was the bummer. Like, and that's what, like, I would love to do, like, a printing partnership and help people out, but the reality is, like, newsprint printers just don't seem to give a shit anymore. Wow, I'm, like, floored. I can't believe this thing is already fucking dead. I don't want to pop another one right now at the end of the night. How's this Pro White? Is this all fucking dried out? Of course. Rough day for white paint in my house, I guess. I said it was gonna be a rough one anyways, whatever. A little bit of white on them. I will say, when it isn't dried the fuck out, Pro White lays down pretty good. But this has turned into a fucking mess. That's good. I'm gonna get rid of that paper cap because that did nothing to keep it from drying out. Where is the number 3? I think Torso Guy is done for tonight because everything is dying on me if I have to touch him up at the beginning of tomorrow night's stream. Once he's dried a little bit more. Maybe add some more highlights to him. I think the Posca might just not be working because I think the card is still pretty damp with everything I did to it. So we will give it some time to dry. I will be here, I guess, tomorrow night with Ryan. Gialloween day 12. Possibly get Jeff on as well if he's around. Redo these lips really quick. Yeah, I think that is a wrap for the night. Cool. Just a little cheekbone scratches. Creepy torso guy. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can add some more Posca highlights tomorrow night. I'm still blown away by that. It normally writes on glass, no problem. It's like a switch flipped off on it. Crazy. As an alternative, Mixam is a Canadian printer that will ship decent glossy with the American money right now. The cost might be reasonable. Yeah, Mixam, I think we did Mixam for the trade paperbacks. They weren't too bad, but I'm still looking around, figuring some things out. We're talking to some guys up in New York that wanted to print our newsprint stuff initially. So if we can set up a deal with them, we will be going through them for all future stuff, but still figuring that out. Got all acclimated, negotiated the deal and bids and everything with this one printer, and then they fucked us. So I was like, doing it all over again is gonna be tedious, but we need to figure it out. It needs to be done. Here we go. Torso killer tonight. Real simple one, like I said. That's the jam. Oh yeah, it's 10:13. We already went for it. Yeah, I will let you know if it works out. Don't know how it'll go. That's the one from tonight. It'll be going in with the blowout sheet or the blowout card from last night. Shitty John Travolta that we did, and then the first 9 from the first days. It's been a fun run thus far. We're now up to day 11. This will sit here. This will dry. I still got to take a picture from a couple of days. I haven't updated the thread on Twitter. I'll do that at some point. Hopefully, I didn't just get fucking paint all over my arms, but whatever. Put those palette cards back up there so we can reactivate them tomorrow if we need to. And that's pretty much a wrap. I gotta get over to my computer to turn it off. But like I said, Friday night we'll be giving away this brand new copy of Dario Argento's Deep Red. Like I said before, the Arrow video release got all sorts of special features. It's a brand new restoration of the 4K scan of the original negative, high definition Blu-ray, the 1080p version, obviously. So scanned from, or it's from the 4K scan, but obviously in 1080p. The original Italian soundtrack in it, and the English soundtrack, all sorts of different stuff. Lots of good little features. I think there is there's like a little featurette on Dario Argento and some other rad stuff. Dario Nicolodi bit, I think too. Yep, Daria Nicolodi piece, I should say, not Dario. Uh, yeah, some real great stuff. We'll be talking about it on Friday night with Kino Corner, hanging out, doing our thing, and then we'll give this away to someone in chat at the end of the show, along with whatever I draw for the card that night. So thank you, dudes, for hanging out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow night, same time as always, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're getting on here. If you're an artist and you like drawing and you want to come on for a night and draw with me, hit me up on Twitter in the DMs. I'm looking for guests for all of Gialloween, and we're going pretty much all month long. I don't think I'm canceling on anything, even with all the plans I got going on. Got a baby shower on the 30th. We're still doing Gialloween. But yeah, thank you, dude, so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching, and go check out that Alterna Fall pre-orders if you haven't already, dudes. Get that Can't Kill Kate issue 3. Help your homeboy out. I'll see you dudes later.